Hey Aries, it's Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your July 2021 energy check. What is in store for you for July? Let's just see what's going on here. Calling in your angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light, because I don't want to talk to anyone else. And this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. We are going to do the old wife's tree spread, and then just see kind of what wants to happen. We might get some romance oracle and maybe a yes or no question at the end. So let's just see what kind of energy is coming out for you, Aries. For July, you got a couple kings here. You've got a knight. You've got a queen of cups. You've got a lot of people. Got the emperor. All right, let's see what's going on here, Aries. The heart of the situation is talking about, I even want to say some crazy energy coming in. And it does feel that way. It feels very directed. We've got the Knight of Wands and the Two of Pentacles reversed. So this Knight of Wands has some kind of one-track mind going on. This could be you, this can be your energy, Aries, or this can be someone coming into you. We're going to clarify all this in a minute. But this is some fiery personality, fiery energy that is very focused. I'm even hearing there's no delay. And something even about today. So like there's some kind of energy coming in today or very soon, happening now and into the near future. We've got the King of Wands, but this King of Wands is reversed. It looks like also, and again, this can be your energy or this can be somebody coming into you. You could be going into someone else, but it looks like there's some, and somebody is very focused, very mind directed, very inspired to, I don't want to say speak their truth or give you a piece of their mind or something like that, but they're unhappy about something and or they are looking to get what it is that they need for their own comfort. So this is, they're kind of talking about something that's not making them very happy, fiery energy coming in, they're upset about something and they are wanting resolution, and the resolution, they are wanting it to go in their way. That's what's important to them. It almost feels like a client. It kind of feels like a client coming in saying this, you know, like the customer is always right kind of thing, you know, not really caring what the actual situation might be. So that's some intense, strong energy coming in. Your big picture is talking about dysfunctional group dynamics. So it feels like there's some kind of thing that needs to be taken care of in July, Aries, some kind of thing that it's like a fire put out, you know? And the interesting thing is your advice is talking about acknowledging that this person or this energy that's coming in is like Queen of Pentacles reversed energy. So you've got two reversed kings here. So these kings, they're action oriented. They want to make things happen. They want you to make things happen for them. And your advice being the King of Pentacles reversed is like, treat this person, like meet them where they are. They are communicating with you kind of in this tyrannical sort of way. The interesting thing is you've got the Emperor up here in the trajectory, and I feel like this Emperor energy is actually you, Aries. Well, I mean, it is Aries energy, but also I feel like even though you've got these kings down here that are upset, I feel like you end up with the upper hand. You end up in control. You know what's going on. You're in charge. And so when you meet this person where they are coming from, like they want to be respected. They want the right thing, and the right thing is their way. If you come at them with like, yes, I want that for you as well, somehow things work in your favor and you end up being the person who is, you know, that's why you're in charge of everything. This is complete rule over your empire, but it looks like you've definitely got some fires to put out. coming from this place of, I even want to say, little stability. There is stability. There's a platform to jump from. Somebody's offered you a little, but they're expecting a lot, is what I feel like. And your higher self is basically offering the world to someone, offering all of these opportunities, all of these options. It's even kind of like you're manifesting things into fruition as you speak them. So it's almost like you're offering somebody something that is not really there, but it could be, and we can manifest it to get there. So I feel like somebody's just upset that it's not there yet. And you're like, you know what? It's totally there. We just have to pull it out. It's something like that. Your higher self is talking about you being such a manifester and speaking things into fruition. Your angels and guides are talking about like releasing the nightmare, releasing the anxiety and the stress. The anxiety and the stress coming from these other people or this other person, that's their own anxiety and stress. They're looking to you to make all of this right for them. But it reminds me of that, whatever that is, that saying or that quote about your lack of preparation does not constitute an emergency on my part or something like that. But maybe that is like the case. Like you're the person who's put in charge to rule the roost. And so they are expecting you to take care of their emergencies, whether they're actual emergencies or not. I get the feeling that there's overreaction happening over here. And you are there to filter that out and ground everybody once again. This is in your position to release this. And here's the in love queen, the very, very sensitive queen, the psychic queen. What I really feel though, in this position to release, it doesn't mean release any psychic awareness that you have. It's more so releasing sensitivity. It's almost like you have to put, have some thick skin here and listen to what's really going on rather than all the arrows that are being thrown at you. It's like, okay, I see that you're angry and you're taking this out on me. I wouldn't say that out loud, but just in the thought process. But I see that you're, taking this out on me, but how can I really help you? It's like taking the sensitivity out of it and really, it's almost like you're dealing with patients. Patients as in clients. But you're looking at the patient for what it is, what the symptoms are here, rather than taking it personally. Their illness is a personal threat onto you. So this is about being really neutral. That's kind of a strange analogy, but that's what I'm seeing. So yeah, and this is your resistance, and your resistance is quarreling, fighting, animosity. So you're like, this is, even this is no big deal. Let's just figure out what the problem is and resolve it. But the more you say this is no big deal, the more they get fired up. So being concerned and offering a solution is really what this emperor ends up doing. I also feel that you get other people to feel like they are the emperor, even though you are. So you help them to feel grounded and safe and secure and like they are in control of everything, which is not where they come at you to begin with. In the past, we've got some, I wouldn't say insecurity here, but there's definitely some grievance. So something has happened. There is a grievance. Present time energy, somebody's unplugging from something and rebirthing something. It's like, I'm taking my energy out of this and I'm doing it completely differently. There's going to be a rebirth. I'm ending the way this was happening before and I'm starting something different. And what I'm starting is I'm ruling the empire. These are the rules. These are the rules that we abide by. So you're basically telling someone how it is without making them feel small. You're actually empowering them, even though you're telling them how it is. And I really love that, Aries. Let's do some clarification here. That is a good July start. There's lots of fiery energy. There's Emperor energy, which is Aries energy. This is a strong month for you. Leadership month. Okay, I am clarifying the 7 of Cups here. You can probably hear my puppy dog groaning in her sleep. Okay, so this Seven of Cups here, this is gentleman energy. This is also the Ace of Cups. I am hearing this is the truth. And so, sorry about that. Okay, so I'm hearing that this is the truth. There are a lot of emotions here. Someone has expectations and they're coming in fiery and they're coming in upset, but ultimately, they are the ones whose ego and sensitivity is actually really highlighted this month, that you are, I want to say, even appealing to, but that's what you're dealing with. When you're looking at their big fiery aspect, what you're really dealing with is the sensitive part of this person that is reacting out of upset and fear. Yeah, and I'm hearing that you are having a lot of grace for this person, not in words, but in energy, holding space for this person. This person is actually quite, I'm hearing believer, charmer, but a believer. They want to believe in fairy tales, or they want to believe that things can be good and better, and they have a fear that they can't be, and that's what you're seeing. Okay, so let's take a look at your angels and guides talking about you releasing the nightmare. Let's just step out of that nightmare, shall we, and figure out how to work this through, which is kind of funny. Here's the garden. It's almost like you're offering someone the Garden of Eden. And you're pulling someone out of their self-imposed limitations. They can only see the worst of things, it seems like. Okay. And let's take a look at this Page of Pentacles. If this is a work situation, it's like somebody is offering you not a whole lot for a whole lot of return on their small investment. They're expecting a lot from you, or their expectations are great. I kind of feel like their expectations are great though, because you very possibly may have told them, have great expectations. And yeah, this is like romancing someone. This also feels like salesy. It's like it is telling someone what they want to hear, but that doesn't mean that that's not going to happen. It doesn't feel untrue. I just feel like this person has expectations that things are happening faster than they're going to happen, or that they did happen. Okay. The last thing this person wants to hear is that they're not going to get what they perceived that they were going to get. Okay, so that's coming out too. And let's take a look at this King of Pentacles reversed in your advice. This King of Pentacles reversed. This is your advice. So it's like coming at this person as they are. They feel like, I'm in charge. I'm the decider. It's like coming at them like, yes, I see that. Yes, you are. It's just like, why disagree? That's who they see themselves as. And okay, there's a lot of healing that comes with just, it's kind of like just respecting this person for who they want to be, that kind of thing. And there's healing that happens there when you do that. It's like they feel respected, and so they respect you. And again, this is like you're offering someone all of this, like this is what it could be. You're continuing to do that by treating this person like they want to see themselves, even if you see them as not that exactly. They end up appreciating being seen that way. Okay, well, yeah. And this is interesting. There's some dysfunctional dynamics here. And I would say the dysfunctional dynamics are that you have to figure out what this person is communicating and how it is that they are wanting to come across. And you're having to, I want to say, cater to that. So I do feel like this is more of a work situation, because it seems like it's not a completely, like the dynamics are dysfunctional. It's not a completely, you can't be like, let's hug this out or let's talk this out. You're not really acting like, a grown person. You can't in this situation say anything like that. But if you want longevity in this relationship, or a symbiotic relationship with this person, this has to do with, I just want to say, catering to what it is that they they are needing in this moment. I do want to ask about your needs being met here. I'm going to go ahead and ask about that. I'm going to ask your higher self, yeah, what about your needs being met here? Because we do have this Page of Pentacles where this Page of Pentacles is saying you're not getting a lot for what you're being asked for. So how does that evolve? Because this is a lot of space holding and a lot of balancing egos, it seems like, to not get a lot back from that. So let's see. What does your higher self want to say? Wow, interesting. We've got the Seven of Cups here 3 different times. So when I'm asking if you're going to get a return on your investment, this is about you focusing. This is about you focusing on the goals. And I feel like when you focus on the goals and you have whatever it is that was promised, when it comes into fruition, it's almost like you have to tell this person, it's like you can't just do your job. Every little thing that happens that is a success, you need to like let them know about it so they are aware that you are doing something every single day that has come through. I mean, it's like micromanaging yourself, but it's like they need to know every single success so they see that you are doing something. This seems like a lot of energy to be giving out to someone. Ugh. But when you do that, that's when it feels like you are appreciated. Oh, that's really stressful. I'm stressed just seeing that. I want to know what your angels and guides have to say about you, this being a good thing for you. Your angels and guides are saying that, wow, what I'm hearing is weak tyranny. And what that means to me is that this person, you know, coming in as this, you know, King of Pentacles, this is a tyrannical person, you know, or a tyrannical energy. And weak tyranny, it's like this person can be broken down. This is their initial like fight or flight, like you better do what I want you to do, because they have fear that they're not in control. But ultimately you being in control helps them feel safe, and then they feel in control. So this is you kind of like going on this journey to figure out, how can I make this work? I think that we can transmute this, you know? So this is very fascinating. All right. So this isn't just like, screw you, I don't need to put up with this. This is like you digging in and doing some work here. And it's not just work that you do to get money. It's like, oh, this is holding space type of energy. This is healing energy. It's like doing a calling of being a healer in a situation that's like a work situation, a group dynamic situation. I want to take a look at this King of Wands reversed happening now and into the near future. And yeah, we have mice. So the mice, this person is also working off of things that they perhaps have heard in the past, or that people are telling them, or that even media is telling them, but they have a bad perception of whatever it is that's going on. And they need this fixed right now because they don't want to feel like a victim. And somebody's rushing in with a one-track mind to let you know how it is. So let's look at this Knight of Wands energy. This is totally business related. That's what it feels like. This can be business related. Yeah, this can be the people that you are working with, and somebody's coming in to end something. But I don't feel like you let it end. I feel like you're like, okay, hold on. Let me hear this situation and let me come up with some solutions here. That's what it feels like. And releasing sensitivity in this case, it's like bringing in, just taking your emotions out of the situation and just being clear, concise, direct. And I do feel like this has to do with perhaps emails. You might be receiving a message via email, but I do feel like you're going to be talking to this person, whether it's on the phone or whether it's in person. I kind of feel like it's in person, but it looks like there's an email first. And looking at this, resistance to arguing. Yeah, here you have the key. So you have the key to keep this copacetic. You're the one who has the key to keep this non-argumentative. What is this grievance in the past here? The grievance in the past has to do with, I mean, I would say house and home, but again, here's this King of Cups coming up. And this has to do with security, trust. I even want to say faith. So this has to do with this person's idea of right and wrong. Their feelings are really hurt. Even though they're coming at it like it's a work situation, it's like their feelings are hurt. They are taking it personally. Let's look at this Ace of Wands reversed in the Death card. So someone coming in to end something. In present time, it's like, I'm unplugging, but there's a rebirth that happens. And you are the one that comes out on top. So when light, when the whole story is illuminated in a particular way, this is the deal though. It's not just the story. It's almost like they don't care about the story. They care about how they feel. So even if the story was a particular way and it's completely rational and it makes sense, they want to feel better. So it's not just the story, it's how you tell the story and how you hold space for them to feel safe when you're illuminating the story, which you might have to do a couple of times. But this Emperor in the outcome feels good. And yeah, here you are being clarified here. This is you even, wow, what I'm hearing is the great seduction. Again, I feel like this is like a sales type of thing. However, it's not selling ice to whatever that is, Alaskans, whatever that is. It is selling something, or it is giving someone something that they truly want or need. So it's like already giving them something that they already want. But this is you figuring out a different way to do it. This is also you figuring out new avenues toward this business. This is you creating more business for yourself. You're the umbrella, and you have several different avenues of business that happen based on what's going on here, or something that you already have going on, and you are moving this person into another branch of your business. So that's interesting. It's like someone comes in to fire things up and end, and they're all upset, but then they end up leaving with more of you. More. You have more of their business. Let's just say it that way. Wow. That is some interesting energy for July, Aries. I want to pull out some, I want to look at first the possibly something that you don't see coming. I mean, aside from straight up someone jumping in and like rushing in with a one-track mind, you might not see that coming, but let's take a look at any energy this month in July, Aries, that you don't see coming. We've got the mature woman, the child, and the wealthy man. I really feel like, of course, gender, the cards are not gender specific. We're talking about energy. So the mature woman is the person who can hold space. The child is the new endeavor. And it's like re-solidifying the safety so that the child can see things in a dreamlike way, like everything's going to be okay, everything like that safety. And then here's the wealthy man, the person who's action oriented, the energy of action. Ultimately this can be compartmentalized, like this is the person who holds the space, this is what you're holding space for, this is who you're holding space for. However, I also feel like this is all of your energy. You're holding space, for a specific frequency of safety, and you're figuring out what it is that you need to do in order to make that energy happen. So you might not be expecting it, but you're holding it like a boss, like an emperor. And let's go ahead and get some angel oracle. Get a yes or a no, Aries. So think of your question. And we'll pull and clarify a yes or no question. So we've got take action and be assertive. Taking action and being assertive doesn't have to be like this emperor doesn't have a strong arm, you know, like they hold the space for it and they are that. They don't have to, you know, rule with fear or rule with anger. They don't have to make people angry. The emperor can rule very calmly. So taking action and being assertive, like that's really strong. But holding space, meditation brings answers. It's all about holding space. It's coming from the strong aspect of being in flow with the universe and channeling that through your heart space, also through your solar plexus in July, Aries. I love it. It can be stressful, but what it looks like is you don't take on the stress of it, you solve the problem of it. I love this. Let me know how this resonated, Aries, and like and subscribe, and I will talk to you soon in a couple of days. Bye, Aries.